And welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Ramone, joined today by Mark Sherry and Ace House Thor and special guests from Northfire Recording Studio. You just heard Couture by Tasia New and Juice the DJ. Before that, Cat and Piggy by Carrie Ferguson. And we started off that block with Land of Mist and Wonder, Cilantrio with Rachel Bell. That was an eclectic block, let me tell you.
Wild ride.
Whoa.
Let's start with co-chair.
Yeah.
Because we actually have another special guest from Northfire. Say hello to Angelo, one of the regular engineers there, and the person who worked on this.
Hello
track.
there.
Hello. So, what can you tell us about this Tasia New track? It's obviously brilliant, classic '90s hip hop, right there.
Yes, it was a pleasure to work on. And Tasia is a wonderfully positive and empowered, woman, and she's just great to work with.
That song is getting such traction. I was looking on Spotify; they have 310,000 plays already in just a few months.
It's on fire, yeah,
and well deserved.
So, is this song? What was your sort of main input? Do you think on this song?
Well, I was engineering the song. I may have had a couple pieces of input here and there, but mainly my job was just to make sure it got recorded and mixed down properly, and just basically give her what she wanted.
Cool. And before that, we had quite a different tune, a little bit of a kid's song by a great folk artist, Carrie Ferguson, Cat and Piggy. And she's and by the way, Tasia is from Springfield, Massachusetts. And Carrie is also from, I guess, the Northampton, Mass area. Mm-hmm. And, she has such range in her, repertoire. She goes from, folk to country to rock. And this song is even different. So is this one you did, Garrett?
Yeah, I did this one for Carrie. I've been working with Carrie for a while now, maybe... I don't know. I want to say like 6 years or something like that. She is a fantastic artist. We've become friends through working together, which is not the first time that's happened with an artist. You just spend so much time with people on sessions, and you really get to know them and develop these strong relationships. I'm always kind of sad when albums end because it means I don't get to see that person anymore. But Carrie, I do get to see, so we hang out. And so she's done a lot of singer-songwriter albums. This is from a kid's album that she's been doing. So songs Cat and Piggy. And we wanted to take sort of a bluegrass angle with that. So we brought in players for different stringed instruments. There's a ton of different layers in there. So there's, mandolin and guitar and all this different stuff going on. But yeah, that song was a blast to work on. It was a involved mix process because there's all these little like moments that we wanted to highlight and all these different instruments because everybody's playing all these interesting lines.
You do it well.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
it's not your average, the instrumentation is certainly not your average kid song. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, she's great. I mean, she's very creative and very open to ideas. So, she's one of those artists. There's sort of the spectrum. Some people come into the studio, they have everything planned out, they know what they want. Some people come in with a song and play their song for me. And then we sort of say, hey, where do we want to go with this thing? And who do we want to pull in? And she's more that type of artist. So very creative, open process working with her.
Yeah. Well, the song before that, Land of Mist and Wonder by Cilantrio with Rachel Bell. That song it leaves you almost like with a surreal feeling. It's just
wonderful arrangement.
Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful song. So is that one also that you worked on, Garrett?
It is, yeah. So we do, as you've probably figured out by now, we do a really wide range of genres. So, this one is from a genre called English country dance. And so it's a genre that's built from a dance form, which is English country dance. It's sort of related to contra dance, which is a big other scene out here. Mm-hmm. But the thing about English country dance is that the dances are all choreographed for a specific piece of music. Contra dance is different, but English country dance is all for a specific piece of music. So this is from a CD of music for dancing. And so I've done a number of those for English country dance. And one thing that still cracks me up and I love about it is the music is both to be appreciated as music, but it's also functional for dancing and has to be at the right tempo, has to have the right feel. There's a lot of talk about like horizontal feeling versus vertical feeling and all this. So when we're working on the albums, they have to try it out. So we'll do a take or two, and then the band will come into the control room and they'll dance the dance to the album to see if it works right. So I remember but like my first session of doing one of these, I was mixing. We were just done the take, so we were just listening back to the take, and I heard something behind me, and I turned back, and there was a choreographer and half the band were like doing this like old English dance, and I just had to be like, it's one of those moments where you just have to be like, okay, play it cool, just roll with this, and it's awesome. They're great people, but yeah, those are fun sessions, and I love those moments of when everybody in the band has to try dancing the track to see if it works.
Cool.
That's so cool.
Cool. And they're from the Brattleboro area, or at least have been in the whole sort of southern Vermont music scene. And yeah, that's a great tune. Then our next block, we have a song coming up by The Medicinal Purpose called Otis.